Well, what a dramatic start it was to Aragon with Lorenzo on pole, and it all happened in a matter of seconds at turn one as Marquez went up the inside, went in a bit hot, Lorenzo went wide on the gas and bang, down, dislocated toe, we understand, for Jorge Lorenzo, and that's 2 crashes on the trot as Ducati were down to just 1. This left Dovizioso out front on his own and led in the early stages, with Marquez second and the 2 factory Suzukis just behind Andrea Iannone and Alex Rins. Rins got through on Iannone to move up into 3rd, and at that stage, Dani Pedrosa was in 5th place. Cal Crutchlow was pushed back a bit as a result of what happened. Iannone cheekily told his teammate, stick behind me, and Alex Rins completely ignored him as they then went into turn 17. Up the inside he went. I'm surprised the favour wasn't returned. Further back, Valentino Rossi had climbed from 17th to get himself up into the top 10, and Aleix Espargaro was having a great ride inside the top 6 as well. Cal Crutchlow, though, unfortunately, having been in a rich vein of form recently, went down at turn 1, and it was the same 4 out front: Dovizioso, Marquez, Rins and Iannone. But then the battle really started with 7-8 laps to go. Moves coming everywhere. Dovizioso being passed by Marquez and vice versa. And then in the final stages, this move from Marc Marquez managed to make it stick as he went through on Andrea Dovizioso. And unfortunately for Andrea, he wasn't able to return the favour before they got to the checkered flag. Marc Marquez ultimately held on. As you're going to see in a moment, the Suzukis were coming back into the picture as well. That was the moment where Alex Rins went wide and allowed Andrea Iannone through. Hard on the brakes into turn 1 for Andrea, Marc Marquez and Andrea Iannone. The soft rear tyre, though, for Marc Marquez paid off. So it was the move up the inside from Marquez. He ran it wide. Dovizioso tried to get him on the cutback. Dovizioso then attempts the block pass now, go down the hill into the bus stop chicane. It doesn't work, and all of this fun and frolics meant that around the outside came the blue bike of Andrea Iannone. Ultimately, though, Marc Marquez it was that came through on Andrea Dovizioso. Iannone it was that went on to finish 3rd. It was 2nd for Dovizioso, and Marc Marquez extends his World Championship lead to 72 points with 5 races remaining. Thanks so much for joining us here in Aragon in northeastern Spain, and to all of you tuning in around Europe. We look forward to going overseas to Thailand, to Japan, Australia, Malaysia. We'll be back in Spain for the finale in Valencia. By then, you'd expect that Marc Marquez will have been crowned champion, but you just never know. It was a truly brilliant race here in Aragon. From myself, Steve Day, from Matt Burt, from Simon Crafar, and of course from the rest of the crew as well. Neil Morrison, Matt Dunn, Amy Dargan, and all behind the scenes that make it tick. Thank you very much for joining us. Marc Marquez is back to winning ways here in his home of Aragon.